Hi! Two of the major components of the Mediterranean diet are vegetables and healthy fats, but a lot of people struggle to eat either of them. And so today I want to show you a very easy way to kill two birds with one stone. We'll be making a Mediterranean olive oil dressing that will allow you to get rid of all the bottled store-bought dressings in your fridge and free up a lot of fridge space, and that will make it really easy for you to throw together a quick, delicious and nutritious salad even when you don't have any time to cook. So we start by crushing a clove of garlic into a mixing bowl, adding half a teaspoon of salt and half a cup of white balsamic vinegar. Swirl it around a little to dissolve the salt, and then add a teaspoon of mustard, some freshly ground black pepper, which tastes a lot more flavorful than pre-ground pepper. Give it a whisk. If you have a little metal whisk like this, that helps, but even other normal wire whisks work well. So the ratio of a classic French salad dressing is 3 to 1, 3 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. So we're going to stir and at the same time pour in 1.5 cups of olive oil. There we go, nearly done. Garlic and mustard, by the way, act as emulsifiers, which can help to keep the oil and the water-based liquids in suspension. So there you go. It's as simple as that. And I always make a big batch ahead of time so that when I feel like having salad, I don't have to go through the motions each time of making a new batch of dressing. I just make about 2 cups worth and then I store them in an empty glass bottle or in a mason jar. So here's our salad dressing. It'll keep for quite a few weeks if you store it in a cool, dark place, in a kitchen cupboard, for instance. You can also add dried herbs like oregano or Italian seasoning mix or herbe de Provence to give it a sunnier Mediterranean flavor. If you want to add fresh ingredients to it, though, you will actually need to consume it quite quickly. Oh, and one last thing, it may separate. The oil might rise to the top, but if it does, you just give it a little shake and it'll come back together. While I love my basic salad dressing, I do like to mix things up a little sometimes. But again, rather than buying lots of different flavored dressings, you can simply use this one as a base for various flavors. For instance, raspberries, which goes beautifully with chicken salad, basil, which is fantastic on a caprese salad of tomatoes, mozzarella and avocado, or just plain tomatoes, which taste delicious drizzled over a steak, for instance. So I'm going to make a basil vinaigrette just to show you how that works. You put half a cup of the base dressing that I just showed you into a blender. You add about 1/4 cup of chopped basil leaves. Close your blender, whichever you're using. I use a little Ninja, but pretty much any blender works. And then you blend. And then you pour the emulsified basil vinaigrette into a clean jar and refrigerate it until you're ready to use it. This shouldn't be kept in the fridge for more than 3 to 4 days maximum because it contains fresh herbs. And so now, even on the busiest of weeknights, all you need to do is take a handful of greens already washed and ready to eat and then dress them with any one of these dressings. So there you go. 3 delicious, very differently flavored dressings that you can make with one basic olive oil dressing as a starter. In the recipe attached to this video, there's actually several more variations you can try, for instance by using red peppers or herbs and spices. So there's an infinite number of possibilities. I hope you found this video helpful and will try to make this dressing at home using some of the different variations we discussed. Bon appétit and to your good health.